Yo, it's a good day to talk about it, so let's talk about it. Imagine going to a car dealership to buy a car, and the owner of the dealership, the ASE certified technician, and the sales guy, they all try to give you some advice on how to get a good one. Let's use Mercedes as a reference point. They're going to tell you how to find and get a good Mercedes. And they start giving you all this advice about what to do to check the car to make sure you're getting a good one. And all the while, you know nothing about Mercedes. You know nothing about cars, for that matter. And you don't listen. And you go out and buy one based off of what you feel you know about them. And you buy a dud. And you go back and you tell them, I bought this Mercedes and these things ain't no good, and they're this and they're that, and they say, well, did you do this, and this? And your response is, no, I ain't do all that. Well, no need to. They say, well, there is a need to, because these are things that you should know up front. These are things you should know to help you find a good one, instead of learning by trial and error. And so you leave there frustrated and mad at them, instead of yourself for not listening to the advice they gave you in the first place to buy that lemon. You leave and you go buy another one. And you still don't use the advice that they gave you when you came to them consulting them about buying one. You buy another one. And then after you buy that one, it's Lemon 2.0. And then you even angrier at the brand, even angrier at the people that gave you the advice, but you never yielded to the advice. So you really don't know what a good Mercedes is, because you've always leaned to your understanding and not the understanding of the experts. Y'all hear me now? I'm going somewhere. Ladies, start listening to these men when they're telling you about men. They're trying to save you. They're trying to save you heartache, pain, getting used, being gullible, unnecessarily increasing your body count. They're trying to save you by telling you how these men are. But you, in your arrogance and ignorance, you refuse to listen to good sound advice from the experts. Listen, everybody that's giving you advice is not giving you an advice from an inferior or an insecure position. Most times they're giving you advice from an inside position, because they know. Men know men. If a man is an outstanding, upstanding, astute gentleman, he's going to be able to give you advice about an upstanding, outstanding, astute gentleman, because he's one himself. If a man is a raggedy man, he's going to know how to give you advice on a raggedy man, because he himself was one, if not is still one. If a man was promiscuous and played games with women, guess what? He's going to be able to tell you how a man moves when he's in that field or that energy or that space, that frequency. He's going to be able to tell you that, because he either was or he is still in that field of play. So listen to these people when they're telling you stuff, because they know. And outside of your ego and what you think you might know, listen, sometimes this is the reason why you keep having repeat experiences of the same type of guy, because you don't listen to guys when they're trying to tell you about these guys. Listen to these men, lady. Listen to them. And especially if they got the receipts and the results that they're giving you, the counsel that they're giving you. They're trying to save you, ladies. Start listening. This your boy Cope. Out.